Hello, boys and girls. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. You're watching Glenn TV. Sorry, it's been an uber amount of time. I think it's been over 6 months since Glenn has been able to do a video, or even inspired to do a video. It's been busy medical stuff running around. I had the nerve roots in my neck burned because of degeneration. To kill pain response in 8 different locations, and then next month they're doing the lower lumbar in 4 locations. But more than anything, I've had a lot of hard time with my breathing. Particularly has to do with a friend of mine made this observation, which was confirmed by a friend of mine, Sam, made this observation that when I have oils like even vitamin D or fish oil or even Pardiarco tea the other day, milk, anything that has non-water soluble components to it, the intercellular communication from the radiation I had when I was a child, when they removed this eye, I had 20 full strength x-rays. The communication in between the cells aren't exactly how they should be. And cleanup isn't how it's supposed to be, so a lot of that non-water soluble stuff gets left behind and the body gets kind of gummed up, and I get an irregular heartbeat, which causes a low oxygen situation, which kind of makes it hard to breathe. I wake up, like today I woke up not being able to breathe. I'm still in my pajamas because I just wasn't inspired to change, but I wanted to do this video to at least get something out there. And I was thinking of doing a crowdfunding campaign because when I talked to my friend Sal, which was the naturopath I lived with, I slept in his tent in his backyard in Hermosa Beach for a year and a half. I did oxygen therapy, and that fixed everything. And what he was saying is then that intercellular debris that gets into the cells and gets sticky and isn't being cleaned out like it's supposed to and causing these types of problems, oxygen cleans that stuff out. It turns it from water soluble, non-water soluble to water soluble so that it's easy for your body to get rid of. So you need an oxygen tent and then an oxygen generator and blah, 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 blah. And Daddy's pocketbooks are empty right now, so I was going to put this out there and see if I could at least get like the oxygen generator itself and a few other little components, only like a couple $100. And then the oxygen generator, you can get those used like 500, and I think they're like 1,000 new or something like that, because you have to have one that takes all the moisture out of the air and takes all of, because normal oxygen that you're breathing is only 20% oxygen. Well, atmospheric is only 20% oxygen, nitrogen, all kinds of other crap in there. And it's not good to use that for these purposes, so you need an oxygen generator that literally gives you the same type of pure oxygen that you would get from an oxygen tank. Because oxygen tanks are very much of a pain in the ass. They deplete very quickly. You got to go and change them out, and they're a lot more costly in the long term than an actual generator, which takes ambient air and takes out all that other ambient weird stuff, nitrogen and whatnot, and condenses it down just into pure O2. And doing these types of therapies before restored everything and got rid of all these little oddball spots that come up, which are also supposedly intercellular debris that is just being deposited. Body can't clean itself out correctly. Supposition from all the doctors was because of all the radiation as a child, and the cells have something called cell danger response, CDR. And that's made it kind of tough these last months, because when you can't breathe and you wake up gasping for air and it feels like you're having a heart attack, which you're not, doesn't improve your mood, that's for sure. I've also been in physical therapy the last couple months. I have the last week of physical therapy. I've been losing some use of this arm neurologically. I don't have much sensation in this arm and hand, and I've been losing some muscle mass. So neurology next month as well. So lots more poking and prodding and fun things happening, but it would be nice to breathe, boys and girls. So if anybody wants to make a contribution to that end, I love you. And I have wanted to do a lot more videos. This just has been more hand-to-mouth things to try to get things operational. So many medical appointments, it really is difficult to be able to get a lot of other stuff done monetarily. Because if you don't maintain the body, then you can't do anything. So in any case, I have been watching the holotrope experience from Bashar and the sacred circuitry every chance I get. I try to do it daily, but as of recent, it just hasn't worked out. I've been sleeping like it's 10 o'clock now. I went to bed at around 9. I think it's 10:30 now, so a solid 12 hours every day. Supplementation, even some of the supplementation that used to work for me now no longer works. It causes the irregular heartbeat. Even something so benign as lemon and lime juice now causes problems. So oxygen therapy is really the only thing left, or death, because that's what the option was the last time. But have good people that work with me. My buddy Sam has been reading and studying because that's all he likes to do. He doesn't like human beings. He likes to sit and study. And he came up with the same supposition as my friend Sal did, that it was intercellular communication and oxygen and these types of things would be helpful, or to retrain in a number of different ways the cells themselves so that they could actually do their own cleanup. So that's exactly what's going on, and I didn't want to make this video too long, and I'm kind of hungry and thirsty today. I had, well, I don't think there's any left, but I had some Pardiarco tea last night and all throughout the night, and I think that's what caused the irregular heartbeat. So something so simple as tea can cause problems and spots, as you can see. But oxygen goes and cleans up all that stuff. So throughout the day I do all my deep breathing and whatnot, but that's nothing like actually being able to do oxygen therapy where you can actually do a higher grade of oxygen. And as I said, there's only 20% in the normal ambient atmosphere, where you're getting 100% when you're getting compressed oxygen. So every breath is like 5 breaths. So that actually makes a big difference. So boys and girls, that's what's going on. And I have been inspired to do more videos, but I just haven't had time or the physical prowess to do so. But I wanted to at least do this one and say, hey, I'm going to do a GoFundMe campaign, so there'll be a link down below. And up above, there's a donation link, which leads to PayPal if you want to do it that way, whichever one makes you happy, that's most expedient for you. Anything helps. And I think that's everything that wants to share. Thank you very much for joining me, coaching life, spiritual, and business. Tons of other videos in here, boys and girls. I still have on the coffee enema, coffee flushes video, I have like 137,000 views. On the Miracle 2 soap for people who have allergies and skin sensitivities, that one I think has 6,000 or 7,000 views. So it's very edifying to know that people are looking for this type of information, to substantiate other things that they've heard and to correlate all this information. So that I'm glad that my sharing has helped, because there's so many questions on those videos, well, especially the coffee enema one. And the second one I did after that now has over 10,000 views. So it's nice to know that people are seeking out this information and that it's been helpful for you. Thank you very much and have a lovely day.